and welcome to the show. We are here today on BeamNG Drive for an upgrade race. This is in fact a more old school upgrade race, if you will. There's no silly wheel spins or anything like that to be contending with. We are going to race, starting off with one lap races around Calder Park. I can't say I've ever heard of this track, but it's fairly straightforward circuit for us to be navigating. But all of our vehicles are classic cars. We're kind of gone for like mid-70s and older for this. The tyres are fixed. We can't upgrade them, but the rest of the car, there is potential for upgrading at the end of each race. So, we're going to get started. One lap race initially with all the cars stock, power to ratio of 0.1. We are off. We are underway. I am driving the Signia here, which has got a good launch. Go, Signia, go! So, the downside for me, while I am quite light and probably quite good handling, I won't have the power of the bigger and heavier muscle cars. And ultimately, they will probably get more power than me in the long run. My hope is I will get better handling than them. We're going to go side by side with Danger Man into turn one. There is some contact. There is some touring car contact. It is allowed. You know, driving the wheels off the Signia as we get through here. Oh, there we go. We have kept ahead of the man of danger. Don't go on the grass. There's not much traction out there. There is something gone up in the background. I think that's Miramar. God damn it. Danger Man is past. We should be flat out through here, and we will be. The Moonhawk just a little bit too fast for us in this one. We are pulling away from... Is it Gliska, I think, behind us? Danger Man earlier on the brakes than we were. We do have a little bit of a lock-up, though. And in trying to pursue Danger Man, we've pushed it too hard into this one. Like, it was worth a try. It was worth a try, that. Could not quite do it at the end of the day. Now, while higher positions are good for points in these early rounds, the top two won't be getting upgrades. The bottom two will be getting 2 upgrades. So, so it was a good race with Danger Man. I overdrove it a little bit. We got a better launch with better handling, but we overdrove the car. Danger Man will take victory in this one by the looks of it from Gliska. Mika's had a big accident in the background there. Shados, Blazer across the line, and Mika, then Ewan, then Stevie, Rusky, Amy are going to cross the line, as will a Longbow. The van was involved in a crash. That one, very silly, very silly custom van there. So that is the first race. We had a great race, good battle with the man of danger. Just slightly overdriven by me, trying to make up time. And yeah, got ourselves in trouble. So there is your finishing order. Cars will be upgraded. And then we shall go again. So, we head into a second race. We've got this kind of rallycross style grid. This is the neatest grid we've ever done and will probably ever do. So, me, Danger Man, no upgrades. Various engine upgrades have been going on the vehicles around. Lombo's got a supercharger. Rusty's got a better gearbox because the dynamo was very limited in top speed. This is probably going to hurt for me and Danger Man. Now, the reason why we have this rule, why we have a reverse grid and why the winners don't get upgrades, is to try and bring the field together, and it's to give some of the... Like, me and Danger Man have good starting cars. By doing this, it, in theory, will give different vehicles a chance to be competitive. We'll see how it goes, essentially. Oh, Blazer's blowing up. Blazer's exploded. Blazer is crashing in the middle of the track. What way is that going? Because it's all... everything's locked up in it. Yeah, Blazer's put too much power. That is one of the dangers. So, for the upgrades, when it comes... we're going to do exactly the same as we did last time. Oh, I can't turn because my rear bumper's caught on Danger Man's front bumper. So, with the upgrades, you have to upgrade your engine in stages. So I can't just go to the very top engine from the get-go, but everything else can be upgraded to the best version of itself. So you can put maximum power turbo. But if you put a maximum power turbo into a vehicle with an engine that can't hold it, it blows up, which is what you saw happen to Blazer, and everything locked up, and Blazer had a tremendous accident. So I've done it before. It's quite easily done. The Signia here, considering we are in the original Signia, Ewan has gone wide, Gliska has gone wide. We know they're going to reappear on the circuit through all of this, so Gliska is up the inside, Amy's off. Oh, well, Gliska kind of sent it a bit hard in that one. We have got our vehicle turn. We're going to get outrun to the line is the problem. It's like Shadows is going to win in the Piccolina, followed by Amy. Then it will be Longbow. Then it'll be Mika. Then it will be Gliska. That looks like that's getting hot. Then Ewan. We cross the line next. Danger Man, I'm going to guess, was involved in a crash of some sort. Shadows melted the brakes, but Shadows will get no more upgrades and will go towards the back. Stevie crosses the line behind me. There is Rusky with the Dynamo. Amy also lost the brakes by the end of it. Danger Man took damage. Unfortunate, really. Doesn't look heavily damaged, but it did. Blazer blew the engine up. Will not get 2 upgrades for exploding the engine. We'll get 1 to fix whatever went on, presumably a heavy-duty long block. But yeah, a fun race, but my lack of power really showed. So, upgrades have been done. Blazer has got, funnily enough, heavy-duty long block. You'll notice I've got quite a chunk more power. I've got, like, stage 2 long block in my car. Danger Man's got I think long block and radiator. There may have been a smattering of brakes and some engine upgrades going on elsewhere. I'm hoping we have enough power here. My concern with the Signia is that we are going to end up at a point where we are consistently 4th or 5th, but never good enough to really be challenging for a win. Now, I don't know. This is early days for this challenge, of course. We're actually quite rapid in a straight line. There goes Blazer. We're going to make it awkward for Blazer. Blazer is going to commit to the inside with the Miramar. Everyone on the brakes. Stevie isn't stopping. Blazer isn't stopping. The Signia has better brakes and better grip. My concern for my car now, probably overheating. Either the engine or the brakes overheating, and I'm not sure which one. Oh, and some lively rear-end action going on. Ewan sideways, rally crossing the Beetle. The Signia, you know what? I take back what I said earlier. I literally had to say it at the start of this race, didn't I? It has been phenomenal, this car. The temperature gauge is climbing, though. How are my brakes? Fading. The brakes are fading fast in the Signia. Thankfully, there's only one more braking zone to go in this car. The diff's not great, and I would like another one, an upgraded proper race diff. However, I don't have the upgrades, available for that. God, it's got very warm. Please don't blow up. Please just last. Live long enough. Oh, he's going to go pop. He's going to live long enough, though. Danger Man won't beat us to the line. We cross the line. I think Mika may have been unfortunate and crashed at the start. My brakes are gone. The brakes are gone, but it doesn't matter. We are across the line and the engine didn't overheat. The good news is it's a victory and it's points for us. The bad news is no upgrades and we're stuck with the overheat. I think everybody's overheating, though. Danger Man comes across the line in 2nd place. Me and Danger Man back to the top of the table. Blazer gets 3rd. A good showing ahead of Ewan. Rasky did quite well, actually, with the Dynamo. Ahead of Shadows, Amy, Longbow, Stevie, and Gliska. I think Gliska may have been involved in the bumping on the start line between various vehicles. So Mika and Gliska will get 2 upgrades, presuming Mika's engine didn't blow up, which I don't know. Me and Danger Man to the back with none. So, my car is ready to go. I did forget my own rules in that we were allowed to do tuning on the base parts afterwards. I've taken some fuel out of mine to save a little bit of weight. That's about all I've managed to do, or all I can do. There's been a smattering of upgrades, radiators, brakes. Ewan has got 400 horsepower near enough in the Beetle with a big engine upgrade. I'm not actually sure what. I think it's a flat foot. I can't wait. Hold on, just slow that down a bit. Oh, Ewan. I'm trying to investigate. Can't really. That does look like a normal one, although it may not be synced. Ewan's got a lot of power, so we're expecting a Beetle to either blow up or crash. Blazer also has a lot of power. You can hear the turbo going, so we expect it to crash. Maybe not blow up. I, of course, can't fix any of the things that was going wrong with my car later on in the run, although that was largely to do with overheating. God, Amy's has got no traction whatsoever. Me and Danger Man are probably going to have a nice little race amongst ourselves here. Someone's... Oh, Mika's gone! I don't know whether that was assisted. It could well be. Can't see a thing in the smoke. Don't know what is lock-up and what is overheating. Oh, we're stuck behind a Rusky. Ewan's been, well, either done it on their own or was rotated by a Dynamo. Oh... We are edged. Everyone is stacked up. I've got a lot more speed that I simply cannot use in here because we are stuck in the cloud of cars. Shadows leads the way. Danger Man is going to draw alongside, but not really able to get there. Oh, quite. Signia got a bit upset through that. Don't know where to brake. Oh, Danger Man's going later on the brakes than I wanted to. Danger Man is not stopping. There's been a lot of adventures. We got stopped quite nicely in this. Which is, yeah, you know, I went a bit early on the brakes, I will admit. Probably for the best. Can we shove the Signia up the inside? It's 3 wide in the final corner. Stevie's car kicks sideways. It's going to be a drag race to the line here. My engine's getting warm. We're not going to beat Amy. Oh, it's the Signia versus the Barstow. It's going to go the way of Stevie across the line. Stevie gets it. We're 4th. Oh, great race. My brakes are cooked again. Oh, but Ewan. Ewan is not stopping in that one. Bloody hell, that was a good race. Yeah, a lot of braking issues occurred in that one. Danger Man got goaded a little bit, perhaps, in that battle against me. I was the only one that really got stopped at that chicane. So, I don't think Mika won. Pretty sure Shadows won. I think Mika had an adventure. Amy second. I couldn't outrun them two to the line. We didn't have the power to do it. And it was Gliska, Danger Man, possibly Ewan in somewhere in here. Where did Ewan fit in to this? I think Ewan is in between Danger Man and Rusky, Longbow and Blazer. We saw some trouble going on for them two at the chicane. Like, the cars are getting crazy powerful, but just nothing stopping for these cars. This track looks simple. It is not, is what we are finding. So, upgrades have been done, and largely it is more power. Some brakes have gone on vehicles. Mika did actually win. I apologise. I thought I saw Mika spin off to the infield at turn 1, but I was incorrect. That Signia is fast and took victory. Blazer has like 400 and something horsepower in that Miramar. I don't think it's going to be very drivable, but we will see. I have now 200 horsepower. Upgraded my engine. I think my big concern is my overheating. The radiator might need to be upgraded. I don't know if it's going to hold. We know with the previous level of power it would hold, but now we don't know if it's going to hold the entire race. We are off and underway. It's a good. The Signia gets off the line quite well. It's light. It's not as light as some, but it's light enough and it's got some good traction. You see, Mika went turbos rather than the block like I did, which might have been the sensible way to go here. It does seem to be working. Shadows is out wide. We are going to get a little. It's a bit tight in this midfield. Danger Man has sent it. Oh, Danger Man struggled to make it turn. We got a tag by a muscle car. Lombow's van is having an adventure and bouncing. Blazer's got no traction. I don't know where Blazer's going. Blazer's all over the place. Oh, we've got connected. We've eaten Blazer's bumper and we've put Blazer round, but I'm sorry, I'm very sorry, but there was not much I could do with that one. Blazer's bumper, yeah, got stuck in our front bumper, and that's all gone terribly wrong. Our temperature is okay. It's going to survive this. Oh, I didn't know where Gliska was going to reappear. Mika's gone too deep into the final corner. Danger Man is battling Longbow. Longbow's van is bouncing. Oh, I've been taken off again. I've not had the best of luck dealing with cars around me in this one. It looks like it's going to be Mika from Ewan. Then it's going to be Shadows, Danger Man, me, Stevie, Longbow, Amy. Oh no, Gliska, sorry. My brakes are gone in this one. Oh, Lombow's van is a death trap. Yeah, the problem is that we are just not fast enough. I want a radiator, but I'm going to have to go for an engine again. I think in this one, it looks like Blazer is out. It's unfortunate. We're pushing through that chicane and we just got hooked on their bumper and couldn't get it off. It looks like Blazer and Rusky will get 2 upgrades. Mika and Ewan will get none. It's solid enough points for me, but we're gonna need some more coming up pretty quickly. So we have got some Very powerful things going on now. Amy has, I believe, 1,200 horsemen near enough. That's not going to be nice to be around. Me and Danger Man are remarkably close. Danger Man has more power. I'm much lighter. Blazer has silly amounts of power. Shadows has like 400 going on. Bear in mind, a lot of these are on fairly stock brakes. Maybe stock cooling. We always go... This track, admittedly, is... You're going to want power because of these long straights. This isn't quite power. But it just means the chicanes are terrifying. Amy has not moved. I don't know what Amy's done, but the 1,100 horsepower in that hasn't really worked. Oh, Shados' thing is very fast, but Longbows is out of control. Longbows got massive control issues. Amy blew their drive shaft trying to set off. Uh-oh. Okay, well, we're gonna murder Blazer, but we then got hit by Danger Man anyway. I will say the last race, the reason why we got hooked on Blazer was Blazer's engine blew up. So I feel less bad. Shadows has spun and wrecked the Piccolina. Mika has got to the front. Honestly, Mika might be in with a really good shout of winning this overall. Bad start. Shadows blew their engine up early on. But yeah, Mika's been consistent in the later stages of this one. My car has now got more power than Mika's. But, yeah, we were involved in the issues at turn 1 here. Will my cooling... Oh, no, I've got cooling problems. We've got overheating issues, brake issues. Oh, wanted to try and get to the inside of Gliska. Couldn't do it. I mean, I guess... provided we finish in a position where we get upgrades... We're trying to go around the outside of the blue buck here. Oh, it wants to let go. Oh, well, it wanted to let go, and then it got an assist from Gliska into letting go. Maybe should have left it in second, but I risk overheating it even worse than it already is. We are going to cross the line in 4th ahead of Danger Man and Stevie. My brakes are fried. So, again, Mika won. Admittedly, I think Mika won by just staying out of trouble at turn 1. It was a big problem at turn 1 this time around, as cars have got very fast now. I'm overheating badly. Danger Man, me and Danger Man are just racing each other the entire time. So Amy instantly detonated their car. Shadows blew their engine up. So both of those will only get 1 upgrade. Blazer also. Blazer's a bit unlucky. He was crashed out. Will only receive 1 upgrade as well. Because Amy technically never even started. It didn't cross the line. It just popped the drive. It's too much power. And Ruskies has gone bang. Rusky put the turbine engine in, I forgot to say, which seems to have gone bang in a separate way. Something's gone unhappy with it. It will finish. But yeah, Amy has got it across the line to start the race. That's a new one. I haven't seen it blow the drive shaft immediately. It's too much power, too much torque. More points for me, but... yeah, overheating has got to be solved, I think. So, we prepare for the penultimate race here. Various tweaks have been done. Rusky has hopefully made their turbine car work. Amy's taken out some power to try and stop blowing the drive shaft to pieces. Shadows has now got reinforced long block. That thing could be mighty fast or mighty uncontrollable. Blazer's put some weight in the back to try and get some traction. I've got a better radiator. Danger Man's got some brakes going on. Ewan and Mika are unchanged. It should be interesting. This has been a very interesting upgrade race, I have to say. I've enjoyed this one immensely. I like my Signia. I really like it. And now I'm hoping I can push it properly. We've got traction. Okay, it doesn't rev all the way up as I thought it was going to, but that's fine. Like, yeah, we've got traction off the line a lot more than the cars around us. We've got far less power than a lot of the cars around us. Now, we head towards turn 1. Ewan's gone in too deep with Blazer. We are, once again, like, literally every race has been me versus Danger Man. Shados leads the way. I don't want to give this one up, but I'm also, like, I'm acutely aware that we are battling side by side with a Moonhawk, and if this goes wrong at any point, we will lose that fight. We've kind of given it... It's a little bit sneaky, I'm not going to lie. I knew Ewan's car wasn't very nice to drive, so I gave it a squeeze to make it difficult. I kind of got to do it if I want to... I changed down too soon there. And my brakes are going! Oh, and it's gone wrong. We have been rotated. Once again, Mika's going to sneak through. Mika's going to once more sneak through to a good finish. by problems. Mine and Danger Man's car have just been glued together this entire time. Shadows with a good victory here. Ewan is going to outrun us to the line, I suspect. If Ewan can find any traction in that, which they can, and Ewan will beat us. Mika is, I think, in third. I think it was Shadows, Longbow, Mika, Amy, Ewan, me. Danger Man's brakes have gone. Gliska, I don't know if Gliska beat. Oh, there we go. We are across the line and we are finished. I believe Ewan. I mean, Ewan is trying to get in the space there for the finishing position. I don't know. I don't quite know what happened to Danger Man. The thing is, what people don't realise. I say what I don't realise. We're heading into the final round. Now, the final round, as ever with these, are for double points. The final round is 2 laps long. And that's going to be one hell of a stop into turn 1. Blazer will be, I'm going to guess, broke down again. The ute not working. Blazer and Stevie, by the looks of it, will get 2 upgrades. Longbow and Shadows with none. The rest of us with 1. So, it is the final race. I mean, I don't know the points as we go into this. No one does. You won't even, unless you've been figuring them out as you go along. I think Mika might have this one. I think I'm probably at about a solid 4th-ish. But we will have to wait and see. This, though, can change it all. This is a double points round, and it is 2 laps around here. Now, Shadows is in trouble because they've focused so heavily on power, their brakes will simply not make it. Most brakes are failing by the end of the first lap, and now we've got to do 2. God, my car launches so well off the line here. We are off and underway. Now, my upgrade was brakes. Funnily enough, the front brakes have been improved. There has been a smattering of other stuff around for people. Stevie did a gearbox. I just couldn't turn in because the dynamo was going to cart me wide. Should be interesting, actually, to see how my car stacks up against Mika's. I would have loved a diff. Oh, my brakes, of course. Now they lock up a lot more. They are much sharper than they were. Or slidey Signia. I think Mika may have a diff. So Mika, having had a couple of bad rounds early on, really used those double upgrades to good effect. I had some strong rounds and didn't get upgrades earlier on. Has not quite gone as well for me. I have got more power than Mika's car. Oh, there's a little bit of Signia friendly fire. My brakes are good, they're not overheating. But yeah, there is limits to what they can do. Danger Man, oh god, the Danger Man is approaching. So Danger Man shoved more power in that Moonhawk. Got about 600 horsepower now, and a proper diff and everything. So that I'm not going to fight that. I don't want to fight that particularly. Also, if Danger Man is behind me, I might get there might be another incident under braking. So it's fine. We will let that go. Charge down Mika. They can fight. We're well clear of the rest of the pack. Shadows is a concern, but we know Shadows is going to have brake issues. Can we get stopped for turn 1? Yes, we do. Danger Man does not. The Signias are being sensible. Mika's a bit sideways through there. I think Mika looks like they have a locked diff. I'm cursing my diff, but, you know, it is what it is. We have got ourselves back to second. I mean, it's good news for us. The problem is the one car I needed to have trouble is Mika. Is the one car that's having a great race. Which, yeah, I can't do anything about it. I think my car is slightly faster in a straight line. Or Mika's is getting hot. Mika's is currently overheating, and I think that's... I didn't know where to brake here, and I'm struggling a little bit with getting my brakes right. They are, even now, they are upgraded. They're race brakes. They are overheating currently. Ewan is the danger for losing second place here. Shadows has had an adventure. I'm going to guess brake-related. My brakes are struggling. Oh, honestly, it's my diff. My diff is the biggest problem I've got here. It's a drag race to the line. Mika will win this one, and there's nothing I can do. Ewan isn't close enough. It will be victory for Mika, but second place for me in the other Signia. Ewan gets on the podium. Shadows, I think, gets 4th, but has probably given up. Danger Man in 5th, by the looks of it, just ahead of Amy. Longbow with the unfortunate DNF. Signia's 1-2 at the end there. Oh, Gliska made sure Shadows does no longer exist, and Stevie's across the line. Rusky's turbine car didn't quite work out in the end. God dear. I've no idea what that final round has been good to me. I still think Mika's got this, I think. Don't know, of course, because they lost ground early on in this. But yeah, no idea how the points are going to stack up in there. It's too close to call. It's been a great tournament. I really like this one. It's been really interesting. There's been some real ebb and flow to it. But yeah, there we go. That is your finishing order for the final round. Didn't have a crash under braking this time around, even the upgrades weren't enough for mine. I guess now it is time to find. You will be seeing the points. On to the leaderboard, and it would be Mika that would go to take victory in the Signia, just beating out Shados' Piccolina. I have to say, the Piccolina scored better in this than I kind of realised during the racing. In fact, going into the final round, Shados was in the lead of all of this. However, Mika scoring very well, winning the final race, and Shados down in fourth would just swing the points in the favour of the Signia, while I would end up in third with my Signia. Signia was probably the car to have in many ways in this one. It was pretty good in a straight line, but most importantly is it was controllable. It was probably the easiest car of this lot to drive. Mine and Mika's did end up being built slightly differently. Mika, having a poor start in this, was able to get some very useful early upgrades that I didn't quite, and I was playing catch up. I think I did about as best as I could have done with my car, really. Ewan would be fourth with the Type 1, with the Beetle, much like Shados' car. Both of those were quite similar. They were monumentally fast in a straight line, but they were very, very difficult to control. Danger Man would be the best of the American sort of muscle cars, if you will, in fifth with the Moonhawk. I mean, I spent a lot of time racing against that one. Amy's Burnside would be in sixth, very closely followed by Gliska's Bluebuck. Longbow would be eighth with the Van. It was H series, but it was quite a wacky H series. It was fast at times, but very difficult to control, just 1 point ahead of Stevie's Barstow. Rusky's Dynamo never really quite worked in all of this, despite all the upgrades and whatnot, couldn't quite work. Also, Rusky was a little bit unlucky, often coming third last, so not getting the double upgrades, and just struggled to get that dynamo working. And Blazes Miramar had its moments of being fast early on, but too much power in that vehicle caused it a lot of grief, and it blew up a lot, pretty much, which is a bit unfortunate. And Blazer couldn't make the final race, which didn't help. But yeah, the Miramar was not easy to drive. Also, I will say, I apologise, I don't know why the formatting on this table has gone weird in my editing software. I'm not sure what I've done and how to fix it, so it's more janky than usual, but there we go. Calder Park was a fun track, actually. It was very simple, and it might look quite basic in the grand scheme of things. That being said, it made for a very interesting tournament. The cars got very silly, as they often do, during this one, but yeah, I think it made for a really interesting tournament. I enjoyed this one. I enjoyed the racing. There's a lot of melted brakes and a lot of overheating cars. So yeah, there we go. That is going to be it for this one. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.